Ain't nobody in here, child. Hold up. All right. I'm gonna do the countdown one more time. I'm gonna do the countdown one more time and wait for the people to come on in here. Come on in here. Let me let the people know that I'm going live. Y'all know I always be having my technical difficulties. Just come on in. I wish I could have something playing. What do we have playing?
Do I have the floor? Do I?
Yes,
Do
you
I?
do.
You have the floor.
Thank you very much.
Are you okay, Miss Worthing? Are you okay?
That, but
Miss Worthing, are you okay? Why are you asking me, am I okay, if you okay?
I mean, you're just sitting in your chair.
And you be eating food like we at McDonald's. You be... Listen,
Councilman Mays, don't
you interrupt me when I start talking. So don't. And how many...
But I am going to finish saying this.
Oh, go ahead! Out of order. Now say another word. You put your finger up in there. You out of here. You out of here. Go. You won't give me or nobody else the finger sitting at this table. You're out of here. Come. You're out of here.
To the go, Eric Mays. Let me go ahead and do my introduction to keep the people in here, and we're gonna get this show started. Hello. Hello, my beautiful stones and gems. Thank you for clicking this video. I am your host, Miss Mama Medusa, and this is the Medusa Show. Hi. Did y'all miss me? Come on in. I see y'all coming in. Don't be a stranger. Say hello. Happy Monday, y'all. How we feeling? It's the last Monday of Black History Month. Rest in peace to the GOAT, Eric Mays. We lost a legend over the weekend. What y'all sipping on? What we sipping on? Hey, friend. Hey. I'm waiting for my regulars to come on in. Where's Serena? Serena, are you in here? Girl, don't be a stranger. Say hello. I don't see her. Is Serena in here? Happy Monday. Ain't nothing going on. I'm chilling. I dropped the let me go ahead and drop the link in the chat if y'all wanted to come in and speak to me. Let me go ahead and do that. In case y'all want to talk to me, y'all can. Y'all most certainly can. Hold up. I'm just about to drop the link in the chat or whatever. Hold up. No drink for me. I have the devil's lettuce. I know that's right. Ain't nothing demonic about it. Hey! If you know, like I know, say hello. Let me drop the chat. I'm just dropping the chat. If anybody wanted to come in and say hi to me, y'all can come on and do that. I'm doing something different today. But how we feeling? I feel like it was a slow news week. Oh Lord, hold on. Let me go back. I'm sorry. Let me go back. I'm live on TikTok. My bad, y'all. I paused the chat. I'm live on I'm live on YouTube. Click the link in my bio. Join the live so you can see the visual. Shout out to everybody that's in the chat, and let's get into it. How are we feeling? I feel like it was a really slow news week. I don't really have much to report. We're gonna talk about Wendy Williams and that fool of a documentary. We're gonna briefly touch on Tiffany Haddish, her bald head ass. We're gonna talk about Mea Culpa, the Netflix movie. I thought the Netflix movie was not that bad. I low-key feel like at this point y'all just like dragging Tyler Perry because y'all just don't like him, and I get it, but I mean, it wasn't that bad, but let's talk about it. We're gonna talk about Chili. Apparently, Chili is a colorist. We're definitely gonna talk about that. Did y'all know that Chili has some colorist complex issues? We're gonna talk about Dr. Heavenly and Sweet Tea. We're gonna talk about Married to Medicine. Baddies. We're gonna do a quick wrap up of Baddies East and do our final thoughts for the season, and we're gonna wrap this mother up. Okay, make sure y'all share this chat. Make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Did y'all want to start with Chili? What did y'all want to talk about first? Y'all let me know. We want to start with Chili. Do we want to start with Wendy Williams? Let me see if I can share my screen so we can go on to the neighborhood talk and see what the neighborhood talk is talking about. Can y'all see my screen? Hold up. Okay. We can start with this. This is not really any news. You want to start? We want to talk about Chili? Okay, I'm live on YouTube. Y'all can. Okay, are we doing Chili first? Let's do Pinky. Let's do Princess and Ray J real quick, and we're gonna get to Chili because I feel like Chili is, you know, we gotta warm up to that. Can y'all see my screen, y'all? Can y'all see my screen? Okay, perfect. Okay, hey Headbanger. We're gonna talk about Chili in a second. Ever since she threw shade at that child, we're gonna talk about Chili. We're gonna talk about that in a second. Or did y'all just want to talk about Chili? Fuck it. This is y'all world. I'm gonna let the people decide. So let's talk about Chili, girl. Let's do Chili, and then we'll move on to because everybody wants to talk about her. So Chili, let me find the tweet. So over the weekend, so Chili is dating a white man, right? And somebody over the weekend has said something about her being chocolate. Like, I don't know if y'all can read it, but you know, Chili had made a comment about, you know, somebody had made a comment like, right, it's almost like I can't find the original tweet. But basically, somebody had commented under the shade room or under neighborhood talk, and they referred to her as chocolate, right? And she had commented under it and corrected them and was like, "Oh no, I'm not chocolate. I'm caramel." Now, you know that sparked a whole debate because then people started bringing up old tweets and bringing up you know, situations where apparently she was like making some mean remarks about a little dark-skinned girl. Y'all gotta help me out. So apparently, here it is. Here's the tweet. I don't know if y'all can read this, but she's saying like, "Oh yeah, he got some chocolate," and you see Chili at the bottom and saying, "No, I'm not chocolate. I'm caramel." Okay, so then people started bringing up these old tweets of them comparing her to Jermaine Dupri's daughter. And her pretty much saying, "Oh no, we don't look alike. I don't look nothing like this girl." Now look at Jermaine Dupri's daughter. Look, y'all gotta click the link in my bio so y'all can join the chat. Look at Jermaine Dupri's daughter. Now look at Chili. Tell me that them two women look the fuck alike. This is Jermaine Dupri's daughter, and this is Chili. They look nothing alike. So I don't think that she's wrong for saying that she don't look like that dark. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all do be doing that though. Y'all do be saying that every dark-skinned woman looks like another dark-skinned woman. Y'all do that a lot. Y'all do be comparing black. Like me personally, I get a lot. I get that I look like Kerry Washington, and then I get that I look like Lauryn Hill. Well, how the fuck is that? Well, Lauryn Hill and Kerry Washington look nothing alike. So how can I look like both of them? Like, it's like y'all do that a lot. And so I don't think that Chili is necessarily colorist for saying that she doesn't look like that girl, because as far as I'm concerned, they don't look alike. But apparently she's okay with being compared to light-skinned women, because Karuchi said that her and Chili look alike. And as you can see in the comments, she's like, "Oh my gosh, looking just like me." But let's be for real, in this picture from far away, this does look like Chili. From far away, if I told you that this was Chili off first glance, this don't look like Chili. You have to move all close up to the camera and shit to see that it's Karuchi's Asian ass. So Am I tripping? Do y'all think that Chili is a colorist? Because them dark skinned girls with the loose curl texture, they kind of tricky. It's kind of I didn't see the Jermaine comparison exactly, but I did see she did see her make a comment about another girl who did kind of favor her, and it was mad weird. What did she say? I didn't see that. But that's what people are saying. They saying that when Chili gets compared to dark skinned women, she is like being a bitch to them. But when she gets compared to light skinned women, she takes it as a compliment. And let's be fucking for real. Honestly, I'm gonna be honest. As a dark skinned woman, I can attest to this. There is a specific, I call them pick me dark skins, and I feel like they're like those dark skinned women that, like, when we're having discussions about colorism, they'll be like, "Oh, well, I never experienced that." That's what Chili gives. Chili's one of those dark skinned women that pander to light skinned women. She wants the privileges that come with being light skinned. She has the privileges that come with having loose curl texture, but that's not enough for her. And so she's suffering from a color complex. Now they started bringing up old tweets of her allegedly grooming Usher. They said that she was grooming Usher. Is that true? I wasn't there. I don't know. Y'all have to let me know. But they said that she was making like inappropriate comments about Usher back in the day. Y'all give this video a thumbs up. I need my likes. I'm trying to monetize my platform. Hey Z, shout out to everybody that just jumped in here. Give this video a thumbs up. Let me see what they're talking about in this comment section. But she used to come around Usher when he was married to Tamika. I don't know if that's. I mean, is that? I don't know. I never heard of that. I did hear that she was like, I don't know. I don't know. I will say, Black women, we have a tendency to be really hard on each other sometimes. Like, if we go back to them Tamika Raymond days, them Usher and Tamika days, it was mostly Black women that were, attacking that couple and giving that couple the blues. Black women, we can be our worst enemies sometimes. She said it in an interview. I believe it. Tamika, child. I wish I was a little older back then to see what was really going on. But yeah, those are my thoughts. Did y'all have any thoughts about Chili? I just think y'all think that Chili is a colorist. I mean, let's be fucking for real. I'm gonna say this, and this is the thing that y'all not gonna like. A lot of Black women who date white men, y'all do know a lot of them have issues with color, right? Like a lot of just Black people in general that date white people or non-Black people, but white people especially, a lot of them are this is a theory, this is not a fact, this is my opinion, but I find that based on conversations that I've had with them, a lot of them are subconsciously trying to breed out the Blackness in them. You know that, right? So that's why, when these Black women, when they get with white men and when y'all be applauding them and giving them their flowers, I personally don't see what the fuck we're applauding. What are we congratulating? Are we congratulating self-hatred? Is self-hatred only a problem when it's the Black man? Is it not an issue when it's coming from the Black woman? I mean, you have this dark-skinned Black woman saying that she doesn't, don't call me chocolate, which I'm fine with, because I thought that she just didn't want to be, compared to a delectable item. But she's okay with being compared to a delectable item. She just don't want to be compared to a dark one. The jokes write themselves. I think she's just a Gen X auntie with all their issues. Oh, stop it, friend. Don't do that. Don't do that. Leave them alone. Leave Gen X alone. I don't get why anyone would ever correct someone for calling them chocolate. You are chocolate compared to that white man. I mean, it's something about you being called chocolate in the same sentence as you being talked about with a white man that just doesn't sound right. Like, I don't know. It's the way, and then it's the way that y'all like, oh yeah, he like him some chocolate. Like, is that not problematic? If a white woman said like, oh yeah, like I love me some chocolate, y'all would drag the fuck out of her. But when it's a white man, y'all love to pick and choose when anti-blackness is problematic when it comes to black women and versus when it comes to black men. Y'all love to do that. Yes. She said, she said caramel. Don't call me chocolate. I'm caramel. Which I'm just like, girl, I guess it's caramel if it expired. And it's like, if you're caramel, then what's T-Boz and Left Eye? Yes, let's leave the Gen Xers alone. We don't want no problem. Listen, I don't want no problem with Gen X, Gen Z. I don't want no problem with nobody. As long as we respect each other, we all Gucci, we all Prada. Are we ready to move on? Let's move on. Did y'all watch Reese's Pieces, the 10-part series of that woman who was lied to, pretty much? Heavy on the respect. Did y'all watch that 10-part series? That's how slow the news week was, child. We ain't really got nothing to talk about. I don't know if this. Did y'all see the 10-part series? My bad.
Does she have a big back?
She do give Sheila that was driving up the mountain.
Okay.
Yeah, she
Sheila was beautiful though.
Yeah, no. You talked about the big back, not the face.
Yeah, you're right.
She's cool.
What's your thing with big backs?
No, I'm just saying, because in a situation like this, some of you big backs, y'all got to stop being so thirsty for a man. There's a man out there for you. Okay, this woman believed all of this because she wanted to believe all of this. Big back belief isn't like everybody else's belief. Okay, she said it herself. He said everything I wanted to hear.
Yeah.
She wanted to believe whatever was coming out of his mouth because she wanted a man so bad.
And then I seen him and he actually looked like her. But what's interesting is
he had a big back too?
No. I couldn't see his back.
Okay.
We only saw hers because she was sitting in the car for the whole time she was talking.
Okay.
Sun up to sundown. It's a 52-part series on TikTok.
50.
I have so many thoughts. One, isn't Charlamagne a rapist? Like, didn't you drug and grape a girl when she was like 15 years old? And didn't the case get thrown out? And weren't you not found? You were not found not guilty. You were not found not guilty. The case got thrown out because she refused to show up to court. Didn't he also brag about graping his wife on that show that he's on? Didn't he also brag about graping the woman? And hasn't he talked about graping these women? As the point that I'm making is just like, you want to talk about desperate behavior. Nobody is more desperate than your wife. Your wife is married to the scum of Black Hollywood. It don't get no more desperate than that. I cannot stand Charlamagne, the gooch. I cannot stand his ass, and I side-eye every Black woman who aligned themselves with him when he tried to rebrand himself. Do y'all remember when the Me Too movement started? Charlamagne was at the height of his problematic behavior, and then he started collaborating with like these conscious Black women like Amanda Seales, like Angela Rye. Who else? What's the girl's name? Crystal from the Reed, love her down. But he started collaborating with these like conscious Black women, and they allowed him to rebrand. I side-eye every last one of those women that I mentioned. They allowed for themselves to be used to rebrand, for the rebranding of Charlamagne. Let me read the comments. And then just hilarious sitting in the corner, kikiing and making little comments and shit like Charlamagne has body issues. He has colorism issues as well. That's why he bleached his skin. He loves dragging fat people. he just loves talking about women, period. Like, he's another one. He's another one. Now, granted, I will say I feel like Charlamagne, when he first came out, when he first separated himself from Wendy Williams, I feel like he was giving equal smoke to everybody. Back in the World Star days, Charlamagne used to give it everybody. But when he got on the Breakfast Club, it just felt like he just started attacking Black women. Am I tripping? And then, like, that's why I could never, like, the thing about the women that work on the Breakfast Club, like, I like Angela Yee. I like Just Hilarious. I like Jess more when she was on social media with the, Jess with the mess bullshit. My news is real, they said. Those days were more entertaining back then. Make sure I give this video a thumbs up. But it seems like whenever a woman comes, I just feel like the Breakfast Club is such a, like, male dominated, just a space for just male camaraderie. And it's just an all boys club over there. That's just all it is. The Breakfast Club is not a safe space for Black women. And I really feel bad for Just Hilarious, a dark-skinned Black woman working in that environment. Poor thing. She's probably getting hell. And isn't she pregnant by a bum? Isn't she pregnant? Isn't it so funny? You just got this good ass job and now you done turned up pregnant with some random, like, who is your baby father? What does he do? What is his accomplishments? What is his aspirations in life? What has he contributed to society aside from getting you pregnant? Who are these men that y'all be fine? Like, who are these niggas that y'all just turn up pregnant with? Is crazy. Let me get up off my high horse. Hey, Tamil, Charlotte Gay, Charlamagne, the everlasting goddess, has been pissing me off since the whole Wendy Williams thing happened. By the way, he thinks it's a joke, but we ain't forget him drugging people. Yeah. Charlamagne is a rapist. We ain't forget about that. And I'm never taking my foot off his neck. Every chance I get to remind people that Charlamagne drugged and raped a 15-year-old girl, I'm going to bring it up. Ain't no allegedly, because he even talked about it. He's casually talked about it on his show. And shame on those Black women who align themselves with him. I just be side-eyeing the fuck out of them sometimes. Like, Amanda Seales, like, doesn't he have mad kids and doesn't claim her? Nah, I don't know about that. I think he has like 2 daughters. And she's a beautiful dark-skinned woman. People don't understand enough about neurological diseases and disorders. Absolutely. Didn't he write a passage in his book about it? He wrote up, yes, he did. And he lied in the book and said that he was found not guilty. He was not found not guilty. The court case got dropped because the girl refused to come to court. So he wasn't found guilty, but he wasn't found not guilty either. And as far as I'm concerned, nigga, if you get accused of rape, when it comes to accusations of SA, it's guilty until proven innocent. And he was never proven innocent. So as far as I'm concerned, he did it. Hello? Angela Rye. Yeah, Amanda Seales, Angela Rye, and Crystal. Because I feel like y'all be letting Crystal slide. I know y'all love Crystal and Kid Fury, but Crystal definitely was on that time too. When I remember specifically, there was a time when whenever somebody would call Charlamagne out for his bullshit, they'd be like, "Oh, Charlamagne doesn't hate Black women. He works with Crystal. He gave Crystal a job." Like, they would always bring up Crystal whenever we would call him out. It was like he would use her as like a shield, and she allowed herself to be used. I'll never forget that shit. Her, Angela Rye, Amanda Seales, all of them. And you notice they all these, like, they're all Black. They all have natural hair. Like, it's a very specific type of Black woman that he would use to pander towards Black women. Child, boom. Angela Rye also has his back too. She was defending him the other day. Yes, Angela Rye is a fucking weirdo. She's a fucking weirdo. That's why I don't feel bad. And that she was Common's beard, allegedly. Hey, Brett. Angela Rye is fucking weird. Country Rain has 10 kids. 10 kids and like 5 baby mamas. I know Country Wayne got some good zig. I think Jess Hilarious is pregnant with his 11th child. No, I don't think she's pregnant. I think she's pregnant by some random guy. Giving random man in Atlanta. Did we discuss Wendy Williams? Oh, I didn't get to her yet. We can though. I dropped the link in the chat if anybody wants to come in and talk to me. And we can kiki. Wendy Williams. Did y'all watch the Wendy Williams doc? I couldn't watch. That shit was ghetto. It was ghetto. It was disorganized. It didn't make any damn sense. I feel like I left it even more confused than I was before I came in. Diva, what's your Godiva? What's your unpopular opinion? Did y'all watch the interview? Oh, I thought it was trash. I thought that they were exploiting her. They were exploiting our good auntie at her most vulnerable point. Take that. I mean, honestly, like my grandmother, God rest her soul. My grandmother had Alzheimer's before she passed away, and I would just hate for somebody to be recording her at her final hours. Like it wasn't her final. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not an accurate depiction of my grandmother when she's suffering from Alzheimer's. And I feel the same thing about Wendy. Even when they was showing that video of her like being rude to the nail tech, and they was like, "Oh, dementia or not, it's not okay to talk to people like that." Bitch, do you not know what the fuck dementia is? Do you not understand how it affects your brain? I only saw the scene with Black China, and that was sad. I'm surprised that since when did Black China and Wendy Williams like each other like that? Like Black China, she's so goddamn performative. Weren't you dragging Wendy Williams at one point? Yeah, she was in the midst of the illness, and neurological things can happen for years undetected. Just make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Just sad. I never knew that Wendy and Black China was cool like that. Since the fuck when? Quiet as it's kept, I don't even think that Wendy has any true friends in this industry. She don't. I think Black China was just using Wendy to stay relevant because the church pivot didn't work. Exactly. Since when the hell were they like bosom buddies? They weren't, and Wendy can't remember the truth. Exactly. Because I remember Black China used to drag Wendy real bad for talking about Tokyo. You need a charger? My bad, y'all. My bad. My fault. My bad, y'all. Technical difficulties. Y'all can take a break. Take a puff. Back to our regular schedule program. Yeah, I couldn't get through it. Was it 2 parts? Was it 3 parts? I think after the second part, I turned it off. And then why was the who is this nephew? I feel like the nephew was talking a lot. The nephew was talking more than her son was. And then they do y'all believe that the son wasn't trying to steal? Did y'all think that the son was stealing Wendy's money? You know, I just think it's so sad. It's so sad, honestly. You know what it is, though, for real? I figured it out. This is what happens, ladies. This is what happens when you are so fucking dependent on a man. Your life, it's like her life pretty much crumbled after her and this man broke up. It's like, this is what happens. Like some women, and especially especially women from that generation, that Gen X, boomer cusp, those Wendy's, the Moniques, the Iyanlas, they have this thing with, like needing a man and like needing like and like not knowing how to function without one, and like it's just really weird. Like It's really weird. You can't, and that goes back to this Risa Tisa situation with needing a man, bitch. Cause that's all that was, girl. Risa just needed her a man, child. And that's why did y'all watch that? Did y'all watch that 50-part series? Shout out to the girls that did. Listen, I tried to get into it. I'm gonna be honest, I got up to part 32 and I tapped out. And I felt like I was so invested that I should have finished it, but I just was like, I don't know, I just needed somebody to summarize it for me. Apparently he lied. He lied about it all, child. He lied. And you know, that's really all it is. I'm not sure how old Risa is. I think she's a little up there. I think she's like up there though, like late 30s, early 40s. But I noticed that a lot of women, look at these Kenyas, these Moniques, these Wendys, when they get to a certain age, these Sherry Shepherds, who else? These Nene Leaks, when they get to a certain age and they're single, they can't function without a man. And so, you know, they were raised by that Betty Wright generation. Well, you know, you need a man, and your value is determined by your relationship status. And that's really all it is. That's why these women be spiraling out of, and here's the gag. Y'all do realize that single women between the ages of 28 and 34 are like the highest, like the happiest women, like the happiest demographic of women are single, childless women between the ages of 28 and 34. That's like, so if you're a single, childless woman between the ages of 28 and 34, you are at the height of your happiness. It don't get no more. It just, because, I mean, you don't have no responsibilities outside of yourself. You're still young. If you want to start a family, you can. You have the option to. If you don't, you don't. Like, you have all your options at that age, 28 to 34, no kids, no husband. But yet, and still, these women be breaking their necks and damn near unaliving themselves if they hit 25 and they're not married. And God, don't let them hit 38 and don't be married. That's when they really start spiraling. And that's what happened with Miss Reese's Pieces, child. I don't fault women for wanting companionship. I don't either. I don't fault women for wanting companionship. I don't fault women for saying that they need a man. If that's how you feel. But I do fault women for falling a victim. How do I say this? I do fault women just for taking a sip of the Kool-Aid. I call it the Kenya Moore effect. Like, you have it all. You're beautiful. You have your career. You have your education. You have your degrees. You have it all. And you're willing to just throw it all away for just any man, any nigga. That's where I fault you. There's nothing wrong with wanting. Yes, we're not as humans. It's not normal for us to be alone. We are built to be in companionship with other humans. That's why solitary confinement, shout outs to Tracy. Solitary confinement drives people fucking crazy because as humans, we are built to be in community with other people. But I think it's a different can of worms and apples when you're willing to just throw everything that you have away just so you can have anybody. And that's what Risa Tisa did. It's the same thing with Simone Biles. You over here going on a damn press release, a whole tour about this man that claims that he don't know, who didn't know who you were. And as far as I'm concerned, isn't even attracted to you. That's what I'm talking about. I know you hate the idea of oh Lord. God damn. You done said the word she done. I know you hate the idea of interracial dating, but I feel like those women you listed would be happy with what? White men? I mean, when we're talking about interracial dating, let's be very clear. In order to qualify for an interracial couple, somebody has to be white. You do realize that, right? So if it's two minorities dating, like that's technically, according to white supremacy, that's not an interracial couple. It's not. Those are two niggas. Those are two niggas. That doesn't count. So if we're talking about interracial dating, that means that somebody has to be a person of color and then somebody else has to be white. And I'm absolutely against that. I know she ain't say that. Yeah, right. No. I'd rather you be with a woman, a black woman. Go ahead and find love. That is really what the truth is. Half the women would be better off if they were just with other women. Kenya. Because you can't tell me Kenya not a lesbian. Yes, we are social creatures. Hey, sis. Shout out to the Messy Mafia. Drop the link for me to come up, Medusa. Okay, hold on. I thought I put it in there. Here you go. I dropped the link in the chat. Y'all come and talk to me. Diddy also just caught another harassment case. The time the accuser is a man. Listen, your grandmama the baby. Diddy can't catch a break. I'm surprised. Honestly, though, yes, Kenya Moore whore is. I can't stand that bitch. Speaking of whores, let's move on to Let's move on to Porsha. Porsha Williams and filed for divorce. Do I have the picture? I don't know if I had the picture. Oh God! Oh, here you go. Simon wasn't too. Simon is actually not ugly. I don't know why. I feel like y'all calling Simon ugly is inherently anti-black because he just looks African. But anyways, Porsha Williams has allegedly filed for divorce from her scammer ass husband. I'm telling you that Nigerian men, y'all are never gonna beat these allegations. How are y'all feeling about Porsha Williams? How are we feeling? Hey, Tamel.
Hey.
We talking about Porsha. How are we feeling about Porsha?
Oh, you can hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, perfect. Oh, God. She needs to put the Ozempic down. That's one. Porsha got to put the Ozempic down. That's one. And two, this whole, I honestly think, because I was watching Jessie Wu earlier, and she made a good point. She said something about, she don't think Porsha knew about all of Simon's upcoming troubles. About him, he's getting sued right now from a private jet company or something like that. So I'm like, wait, what? There's a lot going on with Simon. So Portia's trying to get out of that and protect her assets. Because I guess you married. So when you married, what's his is yours, what's his is his, and yours is yours, and what's yours is yours together. So that includes debt too. So if Porsha stays with this man, she's gonna have to help him pay off that debt.
Well, that's stupid. Well, you would know that if you wouldn't have married a stranger. So
of course. Everybody rushing to get married. Atlanta's a different place. Atlanta's not a real place. And everybody want to get married because it's just the popular thing is nobody's vetting these people. Nobody's dating. You date for a long time, then you be in a relationship for a while because you have to get to know the person beyond the representative stuff, and then you move forward with the steps of getting married. You don't just jump into a marriage with this man because you see him married to Fallon.
People are not dating anymore. People are just swiping right online.
And that's also the problem too, because we're so conditioned by dating apps and social media that we don't get the time to actually grieve the previous relationship we was just in, because we jump into the new relationship because we could just swipe left or swipe right, and we bring that baggage from the last relationship into the new relationship, and it just keeps going. It's a toxic circle.
And then you bring, and then you introduce these niggas to your friends, and then when your friend mentions something about it, now I'm a hating ass bitch, and I don't want you to be happy because I'm not. True story. I fell out with somebody because she had met some random nigga online and she wanted to bring him to my wedding, and girl, yes.
And then she wanted to bring him to my wedding. I would have said, sure, he could drop you. He could drop you off and sit in the car.
Huh?
I said, I would have said, sure, he could drop you off and sit in the car.
She met some random nigga within like a couple. This is my maid of honor. We're like not cool no more. She met some random nigga and wanted to bring him to my house.
Wait, why y'all not cool no more?
I just told you, child. And then she met some random nigga. It was like a whole thing. But that's not the only reason why we fell out. But like that was like pretty much it started because of some random nigga that she met online. And
that sounds like she was trying to. That sounds like it's not that she wasn't your friend, but it sounds like she was like probably noticing that dang, Medusa's getting married. I'm not even in a relationship. Let me just try to speed this process up. Mm-hmm. So that's what I think. That's honestly how.
That's what I'm talking about with these recent teasers. You be looking at other people's relationships and shit and comparing yourself to other people.
I get it. I said I get that though. I get that because remember society tells us that you have to hurry up. You have to have a man. You have to be married. You have to have kids. You have to be you have to have a wedding. So it's like your friends is all doing it. So what am I doing wrong? That's making me. What am I doing wrong? So let me just hurry up and find somebody. That's how it works.
Pretty much.
Let me double back real fast. You said China and back to Wendy. China and Wendy been friends for a while behind the scenes. They have. Remember that hot girl summer saga they was on when they was in the bathroom at the porta potty and Tokyo Tony said.
Maybe I'm missing something. I just thought.
Remember Tokyo Tony did an interview online and she was spilling tea about how Wendy and China wants a little powder their nose. I'm doing the fingers. They're powdering their nose in the bathroom when Wendy had on the shorts when she was on stage with China at the summertime when they was all hanging out in the summertime.
I think I remember.
So they've been friends. They've been friends in Tokyo. China likes the fact that Wendy doesn't lie to her. She tells her straight up, like, you look crazy. What's going on? Is the house being repossessed? What's going on? Wendy's a better mother to China than Tokyo. So it's hurting to see her like that. So I get their friendship. And somebody was like, Wells Fargo told Wells Fargo felt like the son was stealing the money. No, it's somebody tipped off Wells Fargo because the son wasn't allowing Wendy to come back to New York to film the show because they were getting mad because they need her to come back to film the show. They don't care about Wendy. They just wanted the money. Oh, call you back. Oh, so that's why they tipped her off. They tipped the son off and told him that they tipped the bank off, and they were saying that the son was abusing them, using all the money. So that's why they locked the account to spite her and spite him.
Child, that's too much.
Yeah, and if you look, the documentary did perfectly what it was supposed to do. It was like the whole thing with Britney Spears. They let Wendy look crazy with the conservatorship. And as soon as it's time, because her refiling for the trial's coming back up, so they could basically they're going to reevaluate if she still needs one. So they're allowing her to look crazy online. So now because the conservatorship didn't want Wendy to air the documentary, if you think about it. They try to block it. Remember they said, oh, she's trying to sue. They're trying to sue them. So as soon as they got out, now Wendy looked crazy under the conservatorship. And now the courts that everybody gonna see, so it's gonna be like a free Wendy movement, like Britney.
Oh well, I'm happy. I'm looking forward to that. I dropped the chat and I dropped the link in the chat if anybody else wanted to join in. Yeah, girl. But I ain't got nothing. I mean, I feel like it's been a pretty slow. Oh, we have to talk about Baddies East and Married to Medicine. Did y'all watch Married to Medicine? We have
looks left and right. Left and right.
If anybody, you have to jump. Click the link in my bio on YouTube. On the link is in the chat.
Let them jump in. I'm about to make something to eat. I'm starving.
All right, girl. What you making? You making a sandwich?
2.
Ooh.
2 different types of sandwiches.
Ooh.
Peanut butter and jelly. Peanut butter jelly. Keep it simple. And a chicken
let the people come on in this chat, child.
Go ahead. I'm back.
All right, my love.
I'll probably come back on before you get off, or I'll see you next time.
Okay, cool. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Bye. Later. That was Tamel, child. His crazy tail self. But yes, did y'all watch Married to Medicine? Are we watching Married to Medicine? Are we watching Baddies East? Any final thoughts on Baddies East? I'm waiting for Godiva. I keep calling you Godiva. Godiva to come up on here. The link is in the chat. Did y'all watch the Baddies East reunion, child? There go the Godiva.
What's Hey, how you doing?
I'm good. Did you watch Baddies East?
I did watch the Baddies East. I watched all the parts. I guess this part we got last night is the last part. All I can say is I did not like anyone on this season. I didn't like any, not near one of them hoes. I felt like Biggie was doing a lot of talking. Nene obviously didn't watch the show. I don't know. I'm not satisfied. I'll keep it a stack.
Who did I like this season? Damn, because it's like everybody left. That's the thing. I don't even know. You're right.
Yeah,
I don't think I like too many people this season either, if I'm being honest.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know. First things first, I feel like the fans, you can't really what's what I'm looking for? I feel like they can't really produce the show because the fans for some reason are okay with it just being like a bunch of fighting and disrespect. And I feel like the reunions will be really good if they can like have a good conversation. But the truth of the matter is the best tea was not on the show. The best tea was off the show. Like let's talk about Janisha having a little tidbit towards Scotty and Anna talking about some there's someone I need to address, but I don't have time for that. I said, Janisha, you have time.
She said that last night?
Yes. No one got that when she was like, oh, there's a couple people I have to address, but I ain't got time for that. And she kind of flicked her hair and it immediately ended. And I was like, oh, that was for Scotty and Anna.
Damn.
And if you notice, Scotty and Natalie, they didn't say anything the whole reunion. They were quiet up until you ran up on her.
Scotty definitely fucking lemon.
Oh, for sure. Definitely. There's pictures, there's like text messages. She admitted to Stunner Girl, which I don't know why they keep trusting Stunner Girl. I would not trust Stunner Girl. It's obvious that she's gonna like air you the fuck out if she needs to.
Yeah. I feel like people are definitely starting to like Rolly again. Like the fans are so fake. Are y'all watching? I'm talking to the chat. Are y'all watching Baddies East? I don't think anybody's watching it.
Hell nah.
No.
No, it's dying.
Caribbean.
Probably not. I'm gonna be honest. I feel like they need to start producing like an actual show. I feel like the reason why Jocelyn's Cabaret does so well is because there's kind of a point. They give the girls something to do. There's something to fight for. We get to hear their low down ratchet stories of how they started dancing and they got kids. I'm doing this for my kids. Stuff like that. Whereas with Baddies, I don't know these girls. I don't know these people. I know Anna sings because she sung in the auditions, but I don't know anything about that girl. They don't give us anything to really clean to the cast for. Like they don't.
We gotta start sharing our subscription information. Shout outs to Aaron, the Capricorn. I'm not sure if he's in the chat, but I'm using his information for Now That's TV because I refuse. Like I'm not. There's just certain things I just can't pay for. We're gonna have to start like renting. We're gonna have to start like bartering these this shit. Did y'all watch Married to Medicine?
I gotta get into that. I gotta start watching something else besides trash. From Now That's TV back to Zeus.
Oh wait, what do you watch on Now That's TV? Hello? Girl, did I lose you? I think I might have lost you, Godiva. Hello? Can y'all hear me? Hello? I'm gonna have you come back. See, this is why I'm trying something new, y'all. I'm trying something new for y'all to come and talk to me. But did y'all watch Married to Medicine? I'm not sure where Godiva went. Okay, so y'all can hear me. Godiva, I'm not sure if you lost your name. Maybe your phone died or something. Are we watching Married to Medicine? I'm excited for. Oh, girl, I wish. Child, hold on. Let's get into these reunion looks, bitch. Let's get into these reunion looks. Oh my God. Speaking of TV shows, do y'all watch what's it called? What's it called, child? What's that Netflix show? What's the Netflix show? Love is Blind. I'll be watching Love is Blind. And also, did y'all know that Iyanla's new season has come out? Child, they uploaded Iyanla's show up to YouTube. I was watching that show. That show is funny. Iyanla Fix My Life. I'm not even gonna lie, bro. I'll be watching Iyanla Fix My Life, and I'll be thinking about people who I know who are in similar situations. Am I the only person that does that? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, like this most recent episode is like pretty much like a family of like 7 people, and they're like children and their baby fathers is all like staying at their mom's house. I definitely know somebody like that. Like, I'm like, damn, like these are regular ass stories. No one is paying attention to the trial with Carbonation in them. No, I'm not paying attention to them, like saying that they was trafficking the girls. The dude who was cutting up on Bigo with the slaves. I'm not paying attention, but where can I find it? Traitors? Is Traitors a good show? I tried to get into Traitors and I just couldn't get into her. I tried to get into Traitors and I couldn't get into it. If you give me some motivation, I'll get into her again. What's another show? Are y'all watch? Now y'all know y'all my sophisticated crew. Are y'all watch? Do y'all watch Now That's TV, or is that too ghetto for you? Y'all let me know if there's anything on Now That's TV that I should get into. I do. Is Traitors the T? I feel like Traitors is also one of those shows that you have to watch live. Like, since I'm not following it live, I feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me trying to binge it is just like, that's kind of whack. What's going on, y'all? What is going on? Y'all, make sure y'all give this video a thumbs up. Child, it's getting late. It's getting late. Hey, sis. You try to sneak in. It's getting late. I have too many degrees for now. No, I feel the same way. That's why I refuse to pay for it. I'm like, no, for real. I feel like Now That's TV. That sounds so. It's just because all they're doing is it's just too ghetto. Hey, it's just too ghetto. Like, Now That's TV is just too. Because it's like, honestly, like if I was to sit there, I couldn't even watch it with somebody. Like, Now That's TV is so ghetto that like I feel embarrassed when I watch it, like with other people. But I don't feel embarrassed when I watch Baddies. Baddies is the T. It's not as good as it used to be, but Baddies West, hands down, was the best season. You just had to be there. Stunner Girl was the motherfucking girly, and she was just that girl. We didn't see Krayshawn Snaggle two-face ass no more. We didn't have to deal with her ass. It was like she was just getting into a fight. Remember that episode when Rolly, Tommy, and Stunner was going at it, and Biggie. It was like all of them against Stunner. You had to be there. You had to be there. If it was free, I would watch Baddies. You think they should do a Midwest Baddies? I mean, why not, right? I don't know. I guess, isn't Chicago in the Midwest? Like, what black cities are in the Midwest aside from Chicago? Or yes, Chicago. That's a city. I don't know. Baddies Midwest. Are there some baddies in the Midwest? I know that sounds fucked up, but like, I'm sure there are baddies. Some baddies in Milwaukee, Detroit, Milwaukee. Yes. Yeah, we're the Midwest, Chicago, Detroit, Milwaukee, yes. Would they do that? Would they do a Baddies Midwest? How would that even work? I guess not. I mean, why not, right? Yeah, but then, like, where else would they go? Detroit, Chicago. I don't know. We are definitely sleeping on the Midwest girlies. I'm not even gonna lie, like, and I love to travel, but like, whenever you mention the Midwest, I be like, what the fuck are we gonna do out there? like, That is horrible. Right. I don't think right. Gaddafi, I don't think that they do it midway. They definitely did east, west, south. I don't know why y'all don't think that that's funny. I think that's funny. Columbus. Let me stop. I don't know. You okay, I'm sorry. I don't know nothing about the Midwest. I don't know nothing about the Midwest. You can find I don't even know too much about the West. Now the East, I done ran all up and through there. I done ran all the South, I done ran all, well, I know enough. But the East, I'm very familiar. The South, I'm pretty familiar. The West, but the Midwest, I've never even been there before. Baddies North, but I mean, what's North? Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, we don't do the North. This is East, West, South. Because what's North? Like, it's kind of, that would be hard to do. Wisconsin, get the fuck out of here. They can fight at the Cheese Festival. You don't think that that's funny? I'm sorry. Let me find out. Do I even have any like Midwest stoners? Any Midwest mafia? Is there any Midwest people watching me right now? Because I would hate to no, all jokes aside. Listen, I get it where I live. I would hate to offend anybody. Where my Midwest mafia at? Where my Midwest mommies at? What are y'all plans for the summer, y'all? I'm so excited. I got trips planned, baby. I'm letting you know right now. If you trying to be outside, you better let me know. I got April and May free. But my March is booked. My June is booked. July all booked because that's my birthday month and my anniversary month. So yeah. But April and May is open. April, May, and August. And you know, September, October. But I'm saying March, June, and July, I'm already booked and busy. So y'all let me know where we going. I don't want to tell. Should I tell y'all? I will say I'm going to New York in June. I won't say when. I'm going to New York in June. I'm gonna keep everything else to myself. I'm excited for my trip next month, though. Has anyone joined a travel group? If so, how did it go? I'm trying to be outside too. I don't know nothing about a travel group, but I would love to go. I would love to do a travel group. Godiva, please, if you let me know, because I would love to do some shit like that. I'm trying to be outside. I live in Chicago and born in Detroit. I'm not offended. Good. You cannot be easily offended if you're over here watching me, because I be saying some crazy stuff sometimes, and it just don't even take it seriously. Yes. I'm out in Brooklyn. Yeah, we're doing a trip. I don't know if I'm gonna talk to you about it offline tonight, but we're doing a trip. Me, Teddy, Darren, we're coming to New York. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So yeah, New York in June. I'm going to talk. Well, I can tell. Well, do I want to tell y'all? I don't know. I think I watch too much TV and I just be scared. Like, you know, I just be scared to tell people my business. I be scared of people watching me. I always feel like somebody's watching me, you know? You gotta just make sure. Yes, baby. See you soon. It's getting warm outside. I already feel it. I'm starting to take my whole clothes out, taking my pom-pom shorts out, dusting them off, honey. I'm excited. But let me go, child. I gotta go give my son a bath. I've been neglecting him. I usually give him a bath before bed, but he woke up kind of late, so I was like, I'm just gonna give him a bath after the show. So let me go ahead and take care of my business. Thank you so much for tuning in. Y'all know I love y'all so much. Y'all could be anywhere, anytime, but y'all chose to be here with me. Y'all could have been with your families, but you're here with me because you are family, and I really do appreciate that. Please give this video a thumbs up if you're still watching. And I'll be back every Monday at 8 o'clock. Y'all already know what the T is. Tomorrow, I see your messages. I'm gonna DM you right now. And I'll be back with some more, y'all. I love y'all so much. Deuces, y'all. See y'all Monday.